Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. In this video we're taking a look at my top 5 picks for the best races in ESO Somerset. And this guide is for everybody. It doesn't matter whether you're a healer, a tank, a DPS, PvP, PvE. There are definitely some racial choices that are better than others, and it all comes down to the passives that you have. So in this video we're going to break down those passives, what race goes best with what class and what playstyle, and why. So stay tuned. Alright, up first is the Dark Elf. This is a great choice for any Magicka class, but especially Magicka Dragonite because increased fire damage. They get some bonuses to stamina, which makes them ideal for a hybrid, as well as for PvP. So breaking down the passives now, you've got some reduced lava damage. It's okay. But here's the one that I like, Max Magicka and Max Stamina, the only race in the game that has both. And then you've got resistance to flame, good if you're a vampire. And then finally that extra bonus flame damage, highest in the game, and then also a little frost and shock bonus. Our number 4 race is Wood Elf, and this is more stamina focused than anything. Good for Nightblades especially, or any stamina DPS class. And good for cuteness, I guess. So as far as passives go, we're going to have mostly stamina based passives again. Starting off with the Endurance passive, Stamina Recovery, 21% is the best in the game as far as recovery goes. Then you also have a nice resistance boost and max stamina boost on this one. It makes you immune to poison and disease. The last passive I'm not a huge fan of, but it is good if you want to play the stealthy rogue type. Coming in at number 3, we've got High Elf, and this is basically your go-to Magicka-based race if you want to be a healer or a DPS or even a tank with a lot of Magicka sustain and a larger Magicka pool. Then High Elf is the way to go. So because we are a Magicka-based race, we've got increased Destruction Staff skill line by 15%, not bad. Follow this up with increased Magicka recovery by 9%, very good for healing. We've got 10% max Magicka, great for doing damage, great for bigger damage shields if you're a sorcerer or a Nightblade. And then finally 4% shock, flame, and frost damage, great if you're using Force Pulse or Force Shock in your rotation. Coming in at number 2, this is for all the Stam boys out there. We've got a tie actually between Redguard and Orc. Both really strong choices for any stamina class, any stamina playstyle in the game. And I included both because I feel like Redguard a little bit stronger for PvE setups, while Orc is a little bit stronger for PvP. So depending upon what you play, that might be the deciding factor for you. But let's take a look at those passives and see why. Starting with the Redguard first, we've got the Wayfarer passive. Increases the duration of food. Not great because you might be using drink, but whatever. Next up we've got Exhilaration. Really good for your sustain overall. You get that 9% stamina recovery. And then combining that with the 10% max stamina, it's just going to help you last longer in any fight. And then on top of that, the reason why they're the PvE king in my opinion, you've got Adrenaline Rush, 792 stamina back every 5 seconds. Not bad. Then we've got the Orc, which really supports a more in-your-face, brutal warrior kind of playstyle. We have a max health and max stamina boost here, 6%, makes you harder to kill and more offensive at the same time. We've also got The healing received and health recovery passive here, very good for PvP. Gives you more healing and health back. And then finally, one of the best passives for melee is this melee attack bonus 4%, and then reducing sprint and increasing movement speed. Really nice for PvP. At number 1, we've got Argonian, and for good reason. They've been basically the kings of sustain since Morrowind came out in Elder Scrolls Online. So they've got great survivability, make great tanks, great healers, and even DPS, because sustain is king. Coming up first, you've got that 50% bonus move speed while swimming. Outswim everybody. Why not? But here's the big one. 3% max magicka and almost 5,000 health, magicka, and stamina every time you drink a potion. This is where your sustain comes from. Add to that 9% health and extra resistances. Great for tanks, great for healers. And then finally, speaking of healing, you've got a total of 10% healing. Healing to yourself and to your group. Really nice. So that's going to wrap it up for the top 5 races in ESO Somerset. If you are playing a game for the first time or trying out a new character, hopefully you learned something. Let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to trying out. I have builds for every race in this video, so feel free to check out my channel, take a look at those, and subscribe for new content as it comes out. And until then, hope you're enjoying Somerset, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.